Like any Canadian kid, grew up wanting to play in the National Hockey League. Played hockey for my whole life and playing in the American Hockey League, and the writing seemed to be on the wall a little bit that my dream of playing in the National Hockey League might not work out for me, and I knew I needed a career change. I knew I wanted to get into oil and gas. It seemed like a lucrative, exciting business. That was the first step for me moving into that world. The second step was actually learning something about oil and gas, so that's how I ended up in energy asset management. It gave me a look at the whole picture of oil and gas, knowing that it's a complex market and you can go into so many different things. It was a business side of things to the oil and gas market, which was fitting for my kind of skill sets. Coming out of energy asset management, I signed on with a company called SAIT Energy Services. So this is what I do every day. I sell service rigs to completion engineers, a lot of production engineers. Just heading to lunch here with a couple of my customers and talk about a new abandonment tool.
50 abandonments throughout Saskatchewan.
Energy asset management has given me the ability to keep up in conversation, and it's helped me do what I do today. It's not always talking about business and where do you want to rig next, or how did the guys do on the last job. Sometimes it's simply just talking about life. How's the family? How are your kids? At the end of the day, it's the relationships you build and your connections with them and the ideas you have that gets you places in the end. I find oil and gas, or the energy sector, to be the Calgary drug. And there's landmen, there's lawyers, there's engineers that make it to the top. Some of them work their way through one company all the way up, and some of them take risks and start companies here and there. I think that's the exciting part, and that's the lifelong dream for me. Lots of it's risk-taking, lots of it's just hard work and being in the right place at the right time. That's my goal, is to make it to the top, wherever the top is. I love it, and I owe a lot of that to the program that I took. If someone had told me that life would be this enjoyable, to wake up, go to work in the morning every day and really, really love what you do, I would have retired from hockey a long time ago.